U.S. secret documents revealed, Prabowo orders the disappearance of activist 1998. A total of 34 secret United States documents reveal a series of reports during the pre-reform period, one of which Prabowo Subianto was called to order Kopassus to forcibly remove a number of activists in 1998 and a split in the military. The documents released to the public by the National Security Archive, NSA, Institute revealed various types of reports from August 1997 to May 1999. Partly a conversation of U.S. Embassy staff in Jakarta with Indonesian officials, others were reports of diplomats on the situation in Indonesia at the time. Prabowo, the Suharto era will end. One document is a telegram containing a conversation between U.S. Assistant Secretary of State, Stanley Roth, with Kopassus Commander, Major General Prabowo Subianto. During the one-hour meeting on November 6, 1997, the two discussed the Indonesian situation. Prabowo said his father-in-law, President Suharto, had never received training abroad and his formal education was minimal. However, according to him, Suharto is very smart and has a sharp memory. However, Prabowo explained, his mother-in-law did not always understand the problems and pressures of the world. It would be better if Suharto resigned in March 1998 and the country could go through the process of peaceful transition of power, Prabowo said in the document. Whether it happens in March or it needs a few more years, the Suharto era is coming to an end, he continued. Who's behind the disappearance of the activists? The archive dated May 7, 1998 reveals the records of U.S. Embassy staff in Jakarta about the fate of disappearing activists. It's contained that disappearing activists may be detained at Kopassus facilities on the old road linking Jakarta and Bogor. But who is behind the disappearance? The result of a conversation by a U.S. Embassy staff member in Jakarta with a student organization leader gave rise to the name Prabowo Subianto. The informant claimed to have received information from Kopassus that the enforced disappearance was carried out by Kopassus Group 4. The information also mentioned that there was a conflict between the Kopassus division that Group 4 was still controlled by Prabowo. The disappearance was ordered by Prabowo following orders from President Suharto, said the document. During the 2014 presidential election campaign, Prabowo repeated when a series of events occurred 1998 and said he was only running the orders of superiors. As a soldier, we do our job as well as possible, he said in the first presidential debate. That's my boss's orders. Repeated broken tapes, member of Gerindra Party's communication board, Andre Rosiad. Andre Rosiad confirmed that a number of Kopassus Mawar team personnel have faced the military court for having secured 8 activists. Pak Prabowo has also been accountable, and from these 8 activists, some are even members of the House of Gerindra, and if they feel kidnapped by Pak Prabowo, they will not join Gerindra Party. Said Andre, referring Herianto Taslam, Pius Lustrilanang, and Desmond J. Mahiza. Well, another victim, asked the armed forces commander at the time, General Wiranto, now he is his Menkopol Hukam Mr. Jokowi, continued Andre. Concerning the emergence of confidential U.S. documents, Andre assessed such deliberate intentions. It's like a repeatedly damaged tape, and in 2014 when Pak Prabowo is running for president, this issue arises, he said. ABRI, under the leadership of General Wiranto, established the DKP, Council of Honorary Officers, to deal with the disappearance of a number of political activists linked to Kopassus and Prabowo members. DKP was formed in July 1998 and held a hearing in August. After examining Prabowo, the DKP, headed by General Subijo Hadi Siswayo, imposed administrative sanctions in the form of Prabowo's dismissal from the military service. After leaving the army, Prabowo settled in Jordan before returning to Indonesia to become an entrepreneur and later to establish the Gerindra Party. The split in the military. The archive, made on May 8, 1998, reported a split in the Indonesian military on how to confront the demonstrators. The report mentions that Wiranto, then commander of the TNI, was ordered to stand firm against the demonstrators. He then warned the students not to hold a demonstration on the streets, but at the same time told them that the military was not hostile.